Hi, my name is Lerato Chawana, and welcome to Kaya TV. Kaya TV, inspiring youth.
Lebitso la ka ke Mpho Patrick Motshweni ke sebetsa mona nang Diopelo Events mmoho le Corporate Challenge ke le specifically the social media manager. Happy ke thusa just to sort of market Corporate Challenge so that more people can know more about Corporate Challenge. Le ona mosebetsi wa yona na ke o feng. Letsatsing la ka jele nang ke qala hore ke kope hore ke le lebohe ka hore ebe le teng letsatsing la ka jeno for this beautiful press conference. Hobane ditaba tse re tlotla re le sherela tsona ke ditaba tse monate haholo. Ke a tseba hore bohle ra tseba hore selemong sena nang re keteka 10 years ho qaleng hwa Corporate Challenge isale Corporate Challenge Lesotho iqala mme re tsamaya ka hashtag celebrating 10 years of Corporate Challenge Lesotho. That is why we decided to have this press conference. Re tlotla re lefa hore na selemong sena nang beyond what we have been giving you all of these years, what is different and how we are exactly going to be celebrating the 10 years. We thank you so much for being here. And to give you all of that information, to the managing director ya Diopelo Events, Miki yona kapa ki yona it's amaisang ke tona o moholo ka ga naha o bitswang Corporate Challenge Lesotho. Nthuseng re ke amohele mme Mamphono Kgaketla.
Ka nnete jwalo ka Ntate Patrick ya sa boletse re thabile haholo boteng ba lona hore le tlo thusana le rona ho thakgola Corporate Challenge 10th edition. Jwale ke le ntumelle he ke bua ka Senyesemane. First of all, I must say we are very grateful to have members of the media and our sponsors, new and old. We have some of the sponsors who are joining us for the first time this year, like Misfit, Jim, Letlotlo, Flour Mills. We have our old sponsors, Printcore and Mukuru and others. I will share with you later the list of our sponsors. However, this morning we are gathered to launch the much anticipated 10th edition of Corporate Challenge Lesotho. As you know, Corporate Challenge is an annual wellness and team building activity that brings together employees, friends, colleagues, and other professionals for a day of team building, physical and mental activity, collaboration, and fun. And the one thing that I have to stress about Corporate Challenge is that you have to be a team player. That's why we encourage people to form teams. And I will explain how you can form a team. The participants who attend Corporate Challenge go through an obstacle course of 25 different obstacles. And we will be here at Maseru Mall, who is our host sponsor, and we will be down there. You will not recognize this place on the 3rd of October when we have Corporate Challenge. The teams will go through obstacles like carrying tires, climbing ropes, crawling through the mud, running through and under obstacles, and that is great fun. But to do that, your team has to push you. If you have a team of 5 people, which is the case, and one is weak, you can't leave them behind. You have to carry them along. So it is really teamwork. Now, how do we participate? We have a team comprising of 5 members. Each corporate decides of the 5, are they 5 males, 5 females, or a mixture, 2 male, 2 female. That's up to any corporate. The registration fee is 3,400 Maluti only for 5 people. That's less than 900 per person. Actually, less than 800. And an organization may register as many teams as possible. Last year we had a company registering 11 teams. I hope this year they will break the record and we have someone with 12 teams. Mayor Nkokotana here is the one who's keeping the records, and I think she will let us know as soon as we have a company that has more than 11 teams. We said this is the 10th edition of Corporate Challenge, and we are doing something slightly different. We are going to have a VIP marquee where the chief executives of the sponsoring companies will sit, engage, discuss, and have a relaxation time. So this also serves as a way of leaving the office, the stiff office arrangement, and become a little bit more relaxed. On the event, which is Friday, the 3rd of October, and normally every year we try to have Corporate Challenge on the first Friday of October. So the first Friday of October this year is the 3rd of October. Registration will be at 8 a.m. for those who have not pre-registered. And by pre-registering, it means people or companies went into our website, www.diopelo.com, and registered online. If they have done that, all they do on the event day is to come and pick up their kits to go onto their field. So those who have not registered online, you have probably sent an email and you were given an invoice and you paid. So those ones will have to come and physically register in here on the 3rd of October. We will start our registration at 8 a.m. And kick off on the field will be at 10 a.m. Now between 8 and 10, you wonder what is happening. Outside the playing field, we'll have a small challenge court, people playing football five-a-side or volleyball or morabaraba or anything that we are going to prepare to be able to enjoy and not feel like we are not getting time to get onto the playing field. We have asked people to indicate between 10 and 2 what time they would like to be on the field. And this is out of experience that people come and register and then they go away and come back late, and then when they come they want to go on the field. So there's always a little bit of shoving and shoveling for people wanting to get onto the field. So we hope that the last team, and if we are talking of 600, 700 people in teams of 5, you can see that we have a lot of teams. So the way the challenge goes is that once a team goes onto the field, we give 3 minutes and then the next team comes. And the teams, you can pass if a team is a bit slow on the field. So once the last team finishes, which normally is around 3 o'clock, then we'll have a prize giving for all participants, whether you came in first, second, third, but it is always a fun time to see who is the strongest corporate in Lesotho and who will bag that title for this year. What we are requesting companies to do, normally we ask them to bring their own food, their own drinks, but the tenants of Maseru Mall, who are our hosts, have complained that if you do that, then they don't have business that day. So we are encouraging corporates not to bring their own food and drinks, but to buy from entities within Maseru Mall. We started that last year, it worked well until Maseru Mall tenants ran out of food. So this year, I think they will be prepared a little bit more. Also, we have asked them to have specials. So if you go into, say, ShopRite liquor store and they see that you are wearing something from Corporate Challenge, then you get a certain discount. So that's the kind of way that we are trying to meet them halfway. And we've also asked those that sell food to have special packages for Corporate Challenge participants. So this is why we are here at Maseru Mall, because it's big, but also because we have facilities that can assist us to have fun. Maybe when I say we'll finish at 3 o'clock, it doesn't mean we go home. People will have their gazebos down here, and then we have music, and people hang around until late. Last year and the years before, we have been asked to organize an after party. We are in communication discussions with Maseru Mall because they say, because this place is an open space. Now, if you have an after party, they don't know how we will control the crowd because it will now be dark and so on. So maybe we'll find a compromise to say where and how can we have this after party, especially because Saturday, the 4th of October is a holiday, so nobody's going to work the next day, right? So that is something we are working on. And okay, let me talk about sponsors for a little bit. For us to keep the price of participating in this law is because of the sponsorship we have from our sponsors. Some of our sponsors give us cash. Some of them will sponsor with items. Maybe they will buy t-shirts for us because everybody gets a t-shirt showing that they have participated. Some of the sponsors, like for example, Print Corp will print some of our material that we use, registration forms and so on. So your sponsor, or the new sponsorship that I wanted to talk about is the one from Misfit. It's a gym in Maseru West. So they're sponsoring us with a discount for those who are going to win to go and have a feel of what they do in their gym. We are very happy to have them on board. And Letlotlo, I think they wanted to feed us, but I don't know who will want to eat makwenya after doing that. We'll see what they will bring, but they said they would like to bring some goodies for all participants on that day. Our closing date for registration is the 31st of August. Please note that. And we have a reason. If we put our closing date too close to the event, we do not have time to source the t-shirts, the medals, and so on, because we need to know when you register as a team, what t-shirt size do you wear? In the 5 that you have a small, medium, large, extra large, double X large. So it's very important that we register in time so that we can buy t-shirts.
Ka khola nna personally challenge e nngwe kapa obstacle e nngwe ke ratang haholo ene ke bone e re beya mapping haholo ke ya neng ya seretseng yo tla fumana mane social media e trenda haholo a ke jwale selemong sena nang jwalo ka ke tsholo hashtag ya rona ke hashtag celebrating 10 years of corporate challenge mme kona e leng qalong dilemo tsena tse ding tse ntseng ditla ga batla go bona corporate challenge e ntse e hola e ba betere go feta ka mogweleng ka teng hona jwale.
Hi, I'm Lerato Chawana and I have great news on how you can transform your business without breaking the bank. Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Kaya TV Plus has revolutionized TV advertising for small businesses. Get your message in front of millions across Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and other major streaming TV platforms. Kaya TV, inspiring youth.